Notion is a really great tool for organizing pretty much anything, whether it's in your business or personal life. But there are some times when it may not be the right tool. So I'm going to give you 4 reasons on why you might not want to use Notion. One is if you have hundreds of thousands of records that need to go into a single database. Now, a database is just a group of the same type of information. So you can think about receipts, invoices, contractors. Each one is a single record. And if you have hundreds of thousands of those, Notion's probably not going to be the right tool. There are other database tools that might be a better option, like Airtable or even databases that have been around for a long time. Another reason is if you just need a note taking app. Now, Notion can be an awesome note taking app, but when you use it with other things, it can be much more powerful. So if you only need to jot down a few notes every now and then, Notion might be overkill. So you might look at something like Google Keep or Apple Notes or something like that. Another reason Notion might not be the best option is if you often don't have access to Wi-Fi or cell phone service. Notion does have an offline mode, but it's very basic and it requires some workarounds. So if you don't have access to the internet, Notion may not be the best tool because it's not going to be reliable. If you're out in the field and you don't have access, it may not load. So that's another reason to think about it. Now, you could just use maybe a basic note-taking app when you don't have internet access. And then when you get back to internet access, you could go ahead and put the information in Notion, but don't rely on it when you're out in the field to work if you don't have cell phone service or internet access. And the last reason it may not be the best option is if you need more advanced in-app automation. Now, Notion does have some simple, basic automations in their app where you can create new pages, new database pages. You can update fields or pages with information. And it's great for simple things like that. But if you need more advanced automation, like emailing someone who's not already in your workspace, or maybe you need a form or something else that is already connected, Notion doesn't have those abilities yet. They might eventually, but right now it's not an option. So you'll need to use an external automation tool like Zapier or Make.com to do those. Notion is an awesome tool, but sometimes it may not be the right one for the job. Hope this helps you better understand when it might work for you or when it might not.